Hello, and welcome to another episode of When She No Longer Wants to Cook for You. Here's what you do. I'm Marcus A. Watkins, more as you know me as. Today, I got my man Herbert.
Oh, yeah.
Herbert, tell us where you from, man, and what you cooking.
I'm from North Carolina.
Okay.
And I'm making today fried ribs.
Deep fried ribs.
Deep fried ribs.
Now listen, when you first told me that, I was like, Herbert, where the heck did you get that from? But no, let me tell you an even better story. Because Herbert throws down. So Herbert comes to me and he says, I'm gonna cook some salmon. And I'm like,
Nah, you can't do the salmon.
come on. Herbert, no. You be throwing down in here. So no, we ain't doing the salmon. I need something a little deeper, a little better. So he hit me with the deep fried ribs. Now before you guys say deep fried ribs, what? He's actually cooked it, or I've actually tasted it already, and it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
So before you like, oh, deep fried ribs, give it a chance. He's gonna walk us through it. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. What else are you cooking with that? You cooking
collard greens.
Collard greens. So he's from the south, so you know how that's gonna be. Bacon in the whole 9 yards. So listen, I'm gonna get out the way. I'm gonna let Herbert do his thing. When she no longer wants to cook for you, Herbert today is gonna show us what to do. We'll be right back.
Well, I started laying my bacon in the pan. I got my bacon over here. I'm going to start laying it in the frying pan like so. Get it nice and crispy. You want to have crispy bacon when you're making collard greens. All you want is the bacon fat. Throw the bacon in there like so. Just laying in the pan. Don't got to be pretty. There we go. Let that start to cook. I'm gonna grab my collard green pot over here. Collard green pot. Get some water. You fill it about halfway. Cause collard green makes its own water. It drains off and makes its own juice. So don't take a whole lot of water. So you don't have to go crazy with it. Just fill it up until you feel comfortable. And then once you feel comfortable with it, then just cut it off. So I'm letting the pot fill here. There we go. Got my pot full of water. I'll throw it on the burner back this way. Cut on that. So let that warm up a little bit. Now we're going to throw some salt and pepper in the water, and some pepper flakes, and some hot sauce. Gotta have my hot sauce. Alright. First the salt. Throw some salt in the water. Most important thing about cooking collard greens, the water gotta be seasoned. If your water seasoning, then your collard greens gonna come out perfectly. So all you worry about is the water. Put enough seasoning in the water, you're good to go. Pepper flakes add flavor. Makes it a little spicy. If you don't want yours spicy, you don't got to use the pepper flakes. But I like mine a little hot, so I put a little bit of pepper flakes in there. Pour some hot sauce in the water too. Couple dabs of hot sauce. It's pretty much what you prefer. You prefer a little bit or a lot. Don't get crazy. Alright, let's move this stuff out the way. Put this back over here. Oh, my complete seasoning. Gotta throw that in the water too. Check on the bacon. Turn the bacon over now. I was down here earlier Get myself prepped up and ready. So you turn the bacon over, let the bacon cook on the other side now. Put the tongs on, shake the water. That's pretty much how that goes with the collard greens. You get the water seasoning. If you have old oil, cooking oil, you can use some of that too. You can pour it in there for extra flavor. Give your collard greens a meaty flavor. That's what the bacon's for. The bacon and the grease is for to give it the meaty flavor. Alright, so moving right on. As you can tell, I got the collard greens. Put the collard greens in the pot. Just toss them in there. I think I dropped one. Pick that up. Make sure we get all that. And once you get it all in there, it'll simmer down for about a second. Put the lid on that. Cut the bacon off. I'm gonna whisk them over this way. Push these greens down. Alright, so I'm gonna take the bacon and pour it in the pot now. Pour all that grease in the pot. You'll hear a slight sizzle, but don't worry about that. Ooh, oh yeah. It's really cooking now. That bacon get in there. And that's it. So now we're gonna move on to the ribs. I got my other pot for the ribs. Fill this up with some water. As you can see, I got my rib seasonings already out with some pig. I'll fill the pot up a little bit. Move my pan out the way. Check the pot on the collard greens, see what they're doing. Okay, okay. Make sure the stove is right. Alright, while that's filling up, I got the baby back ribs. Got the baby backs. I got all my seasoning. We're gonna start on that next. Start with the seasoning of the baby back ribs. Put that down right there. And we're back. And we're picking back up where I left off. Got the pot of water for the ribs. Gonna cut the stove on now. Let the pot get hot. Gonna season in the water. Got some complete seasoning. That's going in the water. Got some Old Bay. That's definitely going in the water. Some Old Bay seasoning. Damn, that's adobo. That was adobo seasoning. Got some garlic. Some onion. I season the water because I want the flavor from the water to blend in with the ribs, so you get all that flavor in the water. And I'm gonna season the ribs up too, so it'll be double the seasoning. Got some seasoning salt. Ooh, got my applewood. My applewood seasoning. Got my essence of Herbert. Had to break out the essence of Herbert. It goes good with everything. Throw some of that in there. Now, moving on to the ribs. Gonna bring the seasonings over here, bring it closer to the ribs. There we go. We can use the apple rub this time because we put the apple wood in the water. So now we got the ribs here. These St. Louis, I think these are St. Louis baby back ribs. So throw some adobo on it. Some salt. Some black pepper. Some garlic. Some onion. A little bit of garlic. Oh, my favorite. We got barbecue seasoning. I use this rub time and time. It's actually a good rub. You gotta try it out. Throw the essence of Herbert up here. The essence go good with everything. Throw some of that up there. Alright, get in there, give it a good hand toss. Make sure everything is coated good, looking pretty. We're back again, and I'm still giving it a quick hand toss around. Make sure all the seasoning is touching everything. Everybody got seasoning on them. Alright, so we're gonna let the pot build up to a boil, which is doing nicely. I'm gonna drop the ribs inside the water. Take them out the bowl, drop them in the water. Put this over here. We're gonna let that cook for a little while and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm checking on the ribs. I can tell they done because they floating to the top now. When ribs are done, they float to the top. That's how you know when they're done. Alright, I got my mixing bowl here. Got my mixing bowl. Gonna grab my tongs. Take them out. Okay, don't want to come out. Take it out the water like so. Don't want to leave nobody behind. I wasn't supposed to happen. Grab the tongs. Put the tongs over here. But now, we took the ribs back out. As you can tell, they done. Gonna add a little bit more seasoning onto them. Throw a little salt and pepper on them. Throw my mesquite rub, my barbecue. It's a nice rub. It's not working with me right now. Alright, moving on. Got my barbecue rub, barbecue seasoning rub. You know when you taste it, it's like got nice Got like almost sweet taste to it. Alright, I'm gonna move the pot here. Put the pot over here. Grab my tongs again. Put the tongs over that way. Pot over here. Now, we got the ribs. Give them a nice toss around, nice toss around, nice toss around, nice toss. Give it a nice toss. You know, a little toss here and there. Now moving on. Now we're about to jump onto the deep fry over this way. So, we'll be back. And when we come back, we're going to show you how to deep fry ribs. And we're back. As I showed you before, I seasoned the ribs up. Now we're going to move over to the deep fry. Deep fry over here. It's already been hot. Take my tongs. Drop a couple pieces in there. Like so. You can drop like 4 in one. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. I'm going to do 4. 4 in each basket. And then we just put this over here like so. And there we go. As you can tell, the sizzling sound, the sizzling, the magic is happening. The magic is happening, baby. Fried ribs. Give the basket a little shake. Take a little peek. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna grab my barbecue sauce right here. Got the sauce. I would have showed you how to make the sauce, but then I'd had to find you and kill you. All type of bad stuff can happen to people like that. We don't want that type of stuff on this show. It's a PG show. Alright. So now the first step in this process is let the ribs cook for a little while inside the grease. Let it get nice and crunchy. Nice little brown on it. Then I'm gonna check it. See, as you can tell, they got a nice little brown on them. You can see from over this way, they got a nice little brown. Hold on, let me shake a basket. So they got a nice little brown on them. See? Now I'm gonna take my tongs. Then I'm gonna dip it in the barbecue sauce. Then put it back. Dip it in the barbecue sauce. Put it back. Grab the other two. And put it back. And drop that down. Let that cook. Take the other basket. Drop it in there like so. Give it a good smother. Dip it again. Put that over that way. Grab the next one. And pretty much completing the process. You just, make sure each one has barbecue sauce on it. And there we go. Drop that down like so. And we're back again, and the ribs are almost ready. Got my tongs. As you can tell, I got the plate setting up. And we're gonna take this bad boy here, dip it in sauce again, let it rotate around a little bit. Plate it. Plate that one. And take these out. Roll them in the sauce. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Fried ribs. Drop the other ones. But most importantly, for the camera, there you have it, fried ribs. Just like Herbert told you, fried ribs. And we're back. Had so much fun with the ribs, I forgot all about the pot of collard greens. Alright, but now let's check under these collard greens and make sure they looking good over here. They looking right. As you can tell, I got my plate. I'm gonna dig in here and get some of these collard greens out. And there you have it. Fried ribs with collard greens.
Listen, okay, we're back. Listen, for me, this is the best part of the show. Everybody knows I'm greedy as hell and I love to eat. So, I live for this part. I'm not going to lie to you. This whole place smells phenomenal. When I'm behind the camera, and I usually don't talk about this, but when he was dropping the ribs in the fryer, it's all in my ear. It was like dancing in my ear. So I could not wait for this moment. Herbert, you gotta let me try it. Let's see what we got.
There you go, man.
I'm gonna go with the greens first. Yes. Yes. This tastes phenomenal. With a little spiciness to it.
I told you the spice bring out the spice. You don't want too much heat, but you just want enough to bring it out just a little bit.
Yes. That tastes amazing. That really does taste amazing. What's up with the secret barbecue sauce? Are you revealing that, or you?
Nah, I can't reveal. I can't.
You gotta die for that. Like, what's going on?
People go die for that, man. I can't. I gotta take that to the grave. Gotta take that to the grave.
Now here we go, people, with the deep fried ribs.
That's the money.
Damn. That tastes really good. That tastes really good. Okay. I think I have barbecue sauce on my face. But we gonna forget that. Let's talk about the ribs.
Let's talk about
what was the secret? What inspired you to do that? Why does it taste so damn good? What's going on?
Well, what inspired me to do it was I made ribs for my son. I used to cook for my son, and he loved to eat ribs. But I was like, I got tired of making it the old-fashioned way. So then I thought about it. What about if I fry them? And then deep fried ribs came into my mind. That's how I was born. Deep fried ribs. Right off of that, and it came off like great with the kids. It was a hit with the wife. And ever since that time, I've been making it the same way.
The beauty of this is that you made it look so easy. I was telling you, honestly, I thought it was going to be a long time. I thought it was going to take a moment to make. But you kept us flowing, and it didn't take as long as I thought. Is this one of the easiest meals you make? Is this one of your simple throw together last minute meals, or what do you think?
Well, I mean, once the rib process gets the boiling, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You know what I mean? It don't take I don't think it take that long.
I thought it would take longer.
I did too. I
thought it would take longer, but you mastered this meal. And people, I'm sorry, I gotta get another bite of the rib. I mean, this tastes so amazing. I mean, it tastes freaking amazing. That is so good. That is so good. Listen, with barbecue sauce all on my face,
Yeah.
when she no longer wants to cook for you, look, when she no longer wants to cook for you, today Herbert showed us what to do. My brother, it's been a pleasure. We got to get you back on because my man throws down. We was talking about other stuff he cooks. His wife was running through stuff that he can cook. So yeah, he ain't doing salmon on my show because he's the real deal. So we got to challenge him for greatness. So listen, we're gonna go. I'm gonna enjoy this food. When she no longer wants to cook for you, here's what you do. You guys take care. Have a good night. Happy eating.
Happy eating.